Welcome back to a brand new Ark Ascended Mod Spotlight. Today we're going to compare two mods that help you find wild dinos on the map. Welcome to the channel. I'm TBF Gaming. Here on the channel we do Let's Plays, Mod Spotlights, and we just downloaded the dev kit. We're going to see if we can figure out how to mod ourselves. Before we get started today, I want to say thank you so much to everyone that's joined the channel over the last several months. I really do appreciate it. It's been a really fun ride. Lots of things coming up here on the channel. Huge shout out to the patrons for making the channel possible, as well as the YouTube members. If you guys want early access to videos and servers, check out in the description down below. As always, if there's a mod that you guys want to see in future videos, make sure you put it in the comments down below. I do write down all suggestions and I try to get to them as soon as I can. There's so many mods out there that it is going to take us a while. Keep in mind that all these mods are early in their process. They're very early on. With Ark Survival Evolved, they had years to perfect a lot of those mods, so you're not going to see those mods work as great as they did in ASE just yet, but these modders are working their tails off. They're extremely talented. They're doing some great things to take the game that we love and make it even better. So show them a little bit of love when you go check it out. If there is issues, definitely let them know so they can fix that, but try not to be a jerk about it. All right, intro complete. In today's Mod Spotlight, we check out two mods that help you locate wild dinos. We tested them out both on PC and on console, and they seem to work really great with some caveats. So keep in mind that these are really meant to work on dedicated servers. So it should work on servers just fine, both on PC and console. We tested out with no issues. But if you're playing on single player, it's not going to work as well. It's only going to show things that are in your render distance. Only things that are in the immediate local area is going to show up. So it's still going to help you find some things. Now, if you're playing on PC, you can use the command prevent hibernation in your command line when you start it up through Steam. Then it should work across the map with both of these mods. We tested it out on PC. With console, there's just no way to do that yet. I don't know if they're going to be able to add a way to do that in the future. But for right now, yeah, it's really meant for servers. Most of these mods are meant for servers and for PvE in general. Another thing is this mod doesn't seem to have any issues with causing server lag like it did in previous iterations. On ASE, even with just one person doing some searches, you could tell that someone was searching. It would do kind of a quick slowdown on the server, and this one doesn't seem to do that. So I don't know if that's something they refined a little bit for ASA or if it just runs a little bit better. I'm not sure, but it's definitely working really well. Let's get into today's mods. So these are the two mods that I found when searching through CurseForge for dino finders. If there's any ones out there that you guys know that I haven't mentioned, definitely let me know in the comments down below so I can check them out as well. But these are definitely the top two. Both have over 150,000 downloads each, so they're doing really well, and I think a lot of people know about them. These are both cross-platform, so you can use them on PC and console. The first one is Dino Finder. Hacky Von Bane is the one that did that one, and then Simple Creature Finder by Peter Pan. Two amazing mods, really enjoying both of them. Tested out of them a bunch. At the very end, I'll let you guys know which one I prefer and which one we use on our servers. Now, there is an INI if you're working a server where you can turn this on to be admin only, so it wouldn't be available to other people. If you are playing on single player, make sure you use the prevent hibernation for PC players. For console players, just I hope you get to play on a server, or just know that you're only going to see things in your local area. All right, so for this, like I said, you're going to open your inventory. You're going to click over here on your map, and then you're going to look down here on the bottom right and click Open Finder. This works really, really well. We're going to basically just scroll down here, click on a dino that we want to find. So let's go find a Triceratops. We click that. We tell it what the max level is, if we want to do male or female or both, minimum max level, what it is, and then click the little thing. It's going to show you all the ones on the map in your area. So now if you want to be able to locate that, like if I exit right now, it's not going to show me where they're at. Obviously, there's one right there, but it's not going to show me where they're at on the map. If you want to see that, you need to go back in here, click the map, and click on the one that you want to be guided to. You can hear a little noise, and then you do that, and then boom, there's a trike right there. So we can follow straight to the trike. Works really well. It's pinpointed right on the dino, makes it easy to be able to find them. If you're working on a server, I'll show you how this works. All right, so this is a good example of what it'll look like if you're working on a server. Obviously, we're still on single player right now, so it's not going to show it completely, but you can see there's quite a few areas. I basically just loaded into a new zone, and now we have things from our current zone and the previous zones on there. So if you're flying around the map and use this constantly, you are going to be able to find the dinos you're looking for. It's just not going to give you anything outside of render distance. But right now we can see all these carvos in the area. We can click one of them, and then that's going to guide us all the way back to where we were, way over there. 1,600 meters, tells you how far it is. Really, really cool. Obviously, you can tell if it's male or female. It says M right there, so this is a male one over there. And then we go to it, and we can tame this guy. So super, super simple. Just a really well done mod. I actually like this one a lot. Very clean interface, very easy to use. All right, last thing about this mod is you should be able to do multiple markers. I think the marker limit is 15 by default in the INI. If you don't do an INI, I think 15 is the default. But we can click like this, and you can actually click on all of the ones that you're looking for. That way, if you're going on a taming spree, you have all of them marked just like that. Now, I don't know if the marker disappears when they die. Let's actually test that out real quick. We're going to do a super quick test. Okay, if something unforeseen happens to them, it looks like it goes red, so you'll know that they're actually dead. So that guy literally just died. So it'll still show up on the little tracker, but it'll be red. So that's actually really good. That way you know if they've died before you got to them or when you're getting kind of close to them. So there you go. I don't know what happened to that turtle. Mystery. So that one is Der Dino Finder by Hacky Van Baden. That was recommended to us by Teaser a few times. Definitely a great mod. Let's move on to the next one. Very last thing with the Der Dino Finder, when you go back in here, when you want to clear all these, just click Clear Dino Finder, and that'll get rid of all the ones on there. Super quick intermission between the two mods. If you guys like the armor that we're wearing, go check out GDG Tools. Also, on my hotbar, everyone always asks about this. This is the Omega Teleporter remote, the Omega Storage remote, the awesome Spyglass, and the Shiny Dino Tracker. So definitely check out those mods as well. All great mods. All right, the next mod is Simple Creature Finder by Peter Pan. This is an amazing mod that helps you find your dinos really easily. It's got a really nice UI as well as some good admin settings. We did it in a previous mod spotlight, but it's had quite a few changes since then. So let's go ahead and check it out. When you go over here, you click on the Simple Creature Finder, boom, and you can see down here we've got all the different dinos that are in the local area. Keep in mind that I'm playing on single player. If you're playing on single player on PC, you need to do the Prevent Hibernation command. And it's not a command you do in-game. It's something you do in Steam before you open the game. But it's super easy to do. Just go Google how to do Prevent Hibernation for Ark. All right, so let's check out the UI for this one. Really, really simple. If you want to do the admin settings, it's up here on the top right. If you want to do just the actual access for the SCF, it's right here. If you're in single player, you automatically have admin access. But if you're on a server, you're only going to see that if you're logged into admin currently. We'll go ahead and click on the SCF. This is your little interface for it. If we go ahead and click over here, you guys can see all the different dinos that are in the current local area. There is a refresh button up here, but there's a cooldown on it. That way it's not consistently scanning too much. I think that helps cut down on some of the server lag and stuff like that some of these mods will cause sometimes. But if we go click in here, we can go search for a specific dino. If we want to go look for just some dodos to get started on our dodoing, we can go like that. It's going to bring up all the dodos right here. Now, if we want to filter them by what they are, we can go find tamed only, refresh. Now it's just going to show us just a tamed one. Track it, boom. And when we jump out, we should be able to see my little lone dodo over there inside the base place. So we've got a dodo over there. If you want to get that off of there, go back in there, click on the dino that you're tracking, and untrack. You can't do any searching until you untrack. Make sure you uncheck that over there. Let's do a refresh. There's all the dodos. Let's go ahead and look for a trike like we did earlier. Let's look for a trike. Looks like we have a 135 female really close to us. Go ahead and track that. What's nice is it does show you the stats for them: health, stamina, melee, and weight. So you can kind of get an idea of what the stats are of the thing that you're chasing. Really good function. I love that. And then we go ahead and click it, and we're going to go ahead and we're already tracking the dino. So now when we exit, you can see that there is a dino right over there, a 135, 600 meters away. All right, the one thing we want to check is if the dino dies while you're searching for it, does it still show up? It does still show up, so it's not going to give you any indication if that is still there or not. Also, we can go adopt that little trike over there if we want to. We'll do that in a second. But if we do a refresh, that dino is going to be removed from the list pretty quickly. So it does update really quickly, but you got to keep in mind that it's still going to show on the map if you're searching out for it. On a server, that's actually going to be a big deal because you could find something on the other side of the map and flying all the way over there, something can get eaten before you get there, obviously. So that's the simple functions for the Simple Creature Finder. Let's check out the admin stuff. The admin, there's just a few things in here. You've got admin only, don't show location, don't show dino stats, and then you can do max filter levels as well as Ingram levels. You can actually lock this behind a specific Ingram level. That way people can't use it in their early stages if that's what you want, or you can make it admin only if you're just using this as an admin only function. So you can do that, click in here, and then when you save that, only admins will be able to see it. Obviously, we don't want that. We want everyone to be able to see it. And we close that out. But there you go, man. That is the Simple Creature Finder by Peter Pan. Very cool mod. Let's talk about the two in comparison. So that was a quick look at both of these mods. I think they're both really good mods. I'm not going to sit here and say which one is better necessarily. I think it depends on what you want from your mod. I think that the Der Dino Finder is really nice because you can search multiple targets at once. But I also think that the Simple Creature Finder is really nice because you can see those dino levels. Both of them are really good. Both of them are really easy to use, and both worked really well on PC and on cross-platform. Currently, what I'm using on servers is the Simple Creature Finder, although on the next server, I will try out the Der Dino Finder to see how it works on a live server. But when I tested on our test server with 3 or 4 people searching, absolutely no issues with either mod. Really worked well. So I don't know, man. I think honestly it's going to come down to preference, which interface you like, or if you like to be able to search for multiple or just one at a time, and which one has more impact on your server. But let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments down below, which one of these mods do you prefer? Which one are you using right now, or which one do you want to use in the future? I really do want to know. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, don't fight, but you know, let your voice be heard down there. I really do appreciate seeing other people's comments and remarks, but if someone else has something different from you, it's okay. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much to all the patrons making the channel possible, as well as the YouTube members that have joined over the last couple weeks. If you want early access to videos as well as servers, check out the link down below for the Patron or the YouTube membership. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. The sub numbers are going absolutely crazy. You guys are blowing my mind. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video. I've got a Dino mod spotlight up for tomorrow, which is actually one of them is right there. And then we also have another top 5 mod spotlight already recorded that may be out Monday, or we may wait till Friday to put it out. But for mod spotlights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Anyways, long-winded outro. We need to get out of here. I hope you guys have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. Like we already said that twice. There you go. Like it again. See you guys in the next one. We're out.